Imagine this. You've just received some frustrating news, or you're facing a deadline at work that's causing your stress levels to skyrocket. What if you could handle this situation with the calm of a seasoned philosopher king? What if instead of spiraling into anxiety, you could draw upon ancient wisdom that has been tried and tested over millennia? In today's fast-paced world, the teachings of Stoicism, an esteemed philosophical tradition heralded by the likes of Marcus Aurelius, provide essential strategies to confront and conquer the myriad challenges that life throws our way. This philosophy, once used to guide emperors through the complexities of empire, offers profound solutions that are remarkably applicable to alleviating stress and anxiety in our modern lives. The core idea of Stoicism hinges on differentiating between what we can control and what we cannot, urging a focus on self-mastery over external circumstances. You might be wondering, how can the meditations of a Roman emperor, penned in his tent during military campaigns, be relevant to your daily struggles? Here's where our journey into the heart of Stoic wisdom begins. Marcus Aurelius didn't just philosophize about abstract concepts, he provided actionable advice that we can use to navigate our everyday hurdles. Join me as we delve into 5 powerful Stoic strategies, each illuminated by the timeless insights of Marcus Aurelius himself. These are not just philosophical musings, but practical tools that can be woven into the fabric of your daily life. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit that will help transform your approach to challenges, reduce your everyday worries, and ultimately enhance your overall well-being. Understanding what is in your control. Here, we'll explore the liberating realization that while you may not be able to control every situation, you can control your reactions and thoughts. This distinction is fundamental in Stoicism and empowers you to focus energy only on what truly matters. Living in the present. Marcus Aurelius teaches us to anchor our thoughts in the present moment, the only domain where we have full agency. We'll examine how this focus not only diminishes fears of the future, but also lessens the regrets of the past. Your mind as your fortress. Stoicism teaches that your mind is an impregnable fortress. External events can only disturb it if you let them. We will discuss how to fortify your mental defenses, enabling you to remain calm and effective regardless of the chaos outside. Acceptance of fate. What does it mean to love your fate? We'll see how embracing what life gives you can transform potential burdens into gifts, and how acceptance can lead to a profound sense of peace. Minimizing desires. Finally, Marcus Aurelius advises that tranquility comes from doing less, but doing what is essential. This segment will guide you on how to streamline your life's complexities and focus on what genuinely serves you. Each of these strategies comes with direct quotes from Marcus Aurelius and contemporary interpretations that show how you can integrate them into your life. Whether you're a student struggling with exams, a professional overwhelmed by corporate battles, or simply someone navigating the daily complexities of life, Stoicism has something to offer you. Why should you care about Stoicism? Because it's more than just a philosophical discourse. It's about actionable and pragmatic responses to life's most daunting challenges. It's about real transformation, from anxiety to equanimity, from chaos to order. By the end of this exploration, not only will you gain historical insights into Marcus Aurelius's meditations, but you will also arm yourself with practical strategies that can help you turn a potentially overwhelming day into one that you approach with confidence and serenity. Stick around as we unpack these age-old secrets to modern tranquility and take your first step towards mastering the art of living well according to Stoic principles. Understand what is in your control. One of the most central tenets of Stoicism involves distinguishing between what is within our control and what is beyond it. Marcus Aurelius crystallizes this idea with clarity. Some things are in our control and others not. Things in our control are opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and in a word, whatever are our own actions. Things not in our control are body, property, reputation, command, and in one word, whatever are not our own actions. This principle serves as the foundation of Stoic tranquility and effectiveness in handling life's unpredictabilities. So what does this mean in practical terms? Simply put, it means that our internal responses, our decisions on how to act, and our judgments about situations are within our power to control. On the other hand, the outcomes of these actions, as well as external realities such as whether we get sick, how others perceive us, or the state of the economy, lie outside our direct control. This insight is profoundly liberating. It shifts our focus from trying to control the uncontrollable, which leads to frustration and disappointment, to maximizing our influence where we actually can make a difference. For instance, consider a scenario where you are preparing for an important job interview. The Stoic approach would have you focus intensively on preparing your responses, researching the company, and presenting yourself well. These are your controllable factors. Whether the interviewer will like you, decide to hire you, or favor another candidate are not within your direct control. By focusing on your preparation, you exert your efforts where they count most and minimize anxiety about the outcome. To incorporate this Stoic wisdom into your daily life, begin by using a simple visualization technique. The two-column list. On one side, write down what I can control and list items such as your efforts, your behaviors, your attitudes, and your responses. On the other side, write what I cannot control and list items such as others' behaviors, macroeconomic conditions, natural events, and so on. This exercise not only clarifies your thoughts, but also guides your actions, helping you to commit your energy to the aspects of your challenges where you can actually affect change. Engaging in this practice regularly can transform how you approach anxiety and uncertainty. Over time, you'll find that your stress levels decrease as you internalize the only true locus of your control, yourself. This approach doesn't just apply to individual tasks, but extends to larger life goals and daily interactions. By embracing what you can control and letting go of what you cannot, you not only become more effective in achieving your goals, but also cultivate inner peace and resilience against the vicissitudes of life. This Stoic wisdom is not just about coping with life, but thriving in it by recognizing where your true power lies. By practicing these principles, you prepare yourself not just to handle stress and uncertainty better, but to lead a life that is both proactive and reactive in just the right measure. Remember, Stoicism doesn't make the challenges of life vanish, but equips you to deal with them in a far more serene and effective manner. As you implement this technique, observe how your mindset shifts from a focus on fears and frustrations to a focus on action and possibility. This shift is the first critical step in living a life aligned with Stoic wisdom, a life marked not by absence of trouble, but by tranquility through understanding. Live in the present. Marcus Aurelius compels us to focus intently on the present with his straightforward directive. Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. This sage advice, while seemingly simple, holds a powerful key to peace of mind and effectiveness. Dwelling on past events can lead to regret and sorrow, while obsessing over the future can give rise to anxiety and fear. However, the present moment is invariably the point of control where we can take actionable and mindful steps towards a fulfilling life. Focusing on the present is a fundamental practice in Stoicism, teaching us to harness our energies and attentions in a way that maximizes our immediate engagement and enjoyment. When we anchor our minds to the present, we are not weighed down by past mistakes, nor are we paralyzed by the uncertainty of the future. This focus enhances our ability to make decisions, respond to our environment, and enjoy the richness of life as it unfolds moment by moment. Implementing this can start with mindfulness exercises, which are designed to train the mind to focus on the current experience without judgment. A simple yet effective mindfulness practice is to engage in regular meditation. Meditation involves sitting quietly and paying attention to your breaths, the sensations in your body, or the sounds around you, gently steering your mind back whenever it wanders. This practice can be done for a few minutes daily and can significantly increase your ability to remain anchored in the present moment. Another practical application of living in the present involves decluttering your mental space by focusing on current tasks. This can be achieved by creating a to-do list each morning and methodically working through it, ensuring that each task is given your full attention until completion. This method reduces the mental clutter that multitasking can bring and increases productivity and satisfaction. For example, if you are working on a report, resist the urge to check emails or think about other tasks. By concentrating solely on the report, you not only do a better job but also enjoy a sense of accomplishment and calm when it's completed. Living in the present also means actively removing the distractions that pull you back into the past or push you forward into the future. This could be as simple as limiting your exposure to news that makes you anxious about future events, or avoiding rumination over past interactions that cannot be changed. When you eat, just eat. When you walk, just walk. Fully immerse yourself in the now. This practice of living in the moment is not just about improving personal efficiency or emotional tranquility, it also deepens your relationships. Being present with family, friends, and even colleagues fosters deeper connections because you are truly engaged with them, not distracted by other thoughts or concerns. It shows that you value them enough to give them your most precious asset, your time and undivided attention. By focusing on the present, we do not ignore the past or future but place them in proper perspective where they do not overpower our current experience. Marcus Aurelius' wisdom here is not a call to passivity but a call to vibrant, active and mindful engagement with the now. It's about realizing that life is a series of present moments to be lived fully rather than missed because we were elsewhere in our minds. The serenity and power this brings are profound and liberating, offering a Stoic solution to the chaos of modern existence by simplifying it to the moment we are living right now. This shift in focus is transformative, enabling us to meet life's challenges with grace and poise and to enjoy the simple pleasures of life as they occur. As we continue to explore these Stoic practices, remember that each step brings us closer to a more peaceful and centered way of being, thoroughly equipped to handle whatever life decides to throw our way. Your mind is your best fortress. Marcus Aurelius provides a profound reminder that should embolden any individual facing adversity. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This statement encapsulates a critical Stoic principle, that our greatest strength lies not in altering the external world, but in controlling our internal responses. Our minds are fortresses, and within their walls, we possess the ultimate authority over how we interpret and react to the world outside. Understanding and harnessing this power can significantly alter our experience of life. It's not the events themselves that disturb us, but the views we adopt about them. For instance, if you receive criticism at work, you can either view it as a humiliating rebuke or as valuable feedback that provides an opportunity for growth. The choice of perspective will determine your emotional and practical response. It can cripple you with insecurity or propel you toward enhanced performance and resilience. One powerful technique to manage your perspective is cognitive reframing. This involves consciously shifting your mental perspective on a situation to view it in a more positive or realistic light. For example, if you're stuck in traffic, rather than brooding over the time wasted, reframe it as a gifted period of solitude and a chance to listen to your favorite podcast or music. This shift doesn't change the situation externally, but it does alter its emotional impact by changing how you think about it. Another effective tool is the use of positive affirmations. These are short, powerful statements that, when repeated often, can help to reinforce a positive mental outlook and overwrite the negative, often subconscious narratives we tell ourselves. For example, affirmations like, "I am in control of my responses," or "I choose to find the positive opportunities in everything I encounter," can fortify your mindset against the stresses and shocks of daily life. Let's consider a scenario analysis to illustrate different responses to the same event. Imagine you have just been passed over for a promotion at work. You can respond in several ways. Negative frame. View it as a personal failure, internalize the decision as a reflection of your inadequacies, and carry that resentment and self-doubt into every future endeavor. Positive frame. Interpret it as an opportunity to identify areas for personal growth. Use it as a motivator to seek constructive feedback, to understand better what skills or experiences you need to develop to be undeniable the next time around. Using affirmations. Remind yourself that your value is not defined by this single event and that you have the power to excel through other avenues. I am capable, and I will continue to prove my worth. In these variations, the external event, the missed promotion, remains the same. However, the internal response, shaped by cognitive reframing and supported by affirmations, dramatically shifts the experience from one of defeat to one of empowered resilience. By viewing our minds as fortresses and actively choosing our responses, we not only protect ourselves from negative emotions, but also turn challenges into stepping stones for personal development. The Stoic practice is especially crucial in our modern era, where external events are often unpredictable and beyond our control. By strengthening our mental fortress, we not only safeguard our peace of mind, but also enhance our ability to navigate life's complexities with agility and optimism. The true challenge and the true power lies in using the mind's ability to transform perspective into an actionable asset, making what seemed insurmountable manageable and what was once distressing a source of strength. This is the essence of living a life not buffeted by the winds of fate, but navigated by the compass of reasoned and responsive thought. Acceptance of fate. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, teaches us a compelling way to confront the inevitable. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. This guidance is not merely a call for passive resignation, but a profound command to embrace the concept of amor fati, which translates to love of fate. This Stoic philosophy is not about submitting weakly to whatever life throws at us, but rather about celebrating it with vigor, understanding that every event serves a purpose. Amor fati goes beyond mere acceptance. It is about falling in love with whatever happens in life, seeing the good in the inevitable, and viewing every circumstance as an opportunity to experience the full spectrum of existence. It teaches that worry and resistance are counterproductive, and that by embracing our fate, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life. This doesn't mean we seek out suffering or passively accept injustice. Instead, it means we find strength and tranquility in acceptance when change is not possible. This Stoic embrace can significantly alleviate worry, for worry often stems from our desire to control the uncontrollable. When we resist what life offers, we waste our energies on futile anxieties. However, when we accept events as they are, particularly those we cannot change, we can dedicate our efforts towards areas where we can make a difference. Acceptance in this way becomes a form of empowerment. It liberates us from unnecessary burdens and directs our actions and reactions in a more productive and emotionally healthy direction. A practical way to cultivate amor fati is through journaling, a method that can facilitate a deeper understanding and acceptance of life's experiences. Here are some journaling prompts to practice acceptance. What recent event did I find difficult to accept? Describe the situation in detail. What were my initial reactions? Reflect on both emotional and physical responses. In what ways did my resistance to the situation cause further distress? How can I reinterpret the event with acceptance and possibly even love? Consider how this event helps you grow, what it teaches you, or how it might be guiding you towards a path you hadn't considered. What are the potential positives that can emerge from this event? Try to find and elaborate on any silver lining. Moving forward, how can I approach similar events with acceptance and love? Outline actionable steps or mindset shifts that can help you embrace your fate more fully in the future. These exercises are designed to shift your perspective from one of resistance to one of enthusiastic acceptance. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can help process them more clearly and reduce the emotional impact that resistance often exacerbates. This practice not only aids in accepting what has already happened, but also prepares you to face future events with a more resilient and open heart. In embracing amor fati, we find a powerful ally in Marcus Aurelius' Stoicism. This approach does not weaken our resolve, but strengthens it by ensuring that our energies are not wasted on regret or resentment. Instead, we learn to channel our resources toward proactive and positive actions that align with our deep values. Through this, acceptance becomes not a surrender, but a battle strategy tailored to the inevitable challenges of life, allowing us to remain aligned with our purpose and serene amidst chaos. Thus, amor fati transforms our existential posture from one of victimhood to one of heroic affirmation of life, enabling us to live fully and fearlessly no matter what twists and turns we encounter on our path. Minimize your desires. In a poignant reflection on the nature of tranquility, Marcus Aurelius advises, "If you seek tranquility, do less, or, more accurately, do what's essential, what the reason of a social being requires and in the requisite way, which brings a double satisfaction, to do less, better." This instruction not only serves as a guide to efficiency, but also as a philosophical principle for managing desire and complexity in our lives. By focusing on what is truly essential, we can significantly reduce the clutter, both physical and mental, that burdens us, and hone in on what genuinely matters. The essence of minimizing desires is not about deprivation. Rather, it's about aligning closer to our genuine needs and dismissing superficial wants that distract and detract from our contentment. This concept is deeply intertwined with the Stoic idea of virtue being sufficient for happiness. If we can train ourselves to desire less, what we do have and what we do pursue becomes more fulfilling. The less we clutter our lives with unnecessary pursuits, the more space we create for meaningful activities that foster true satisfaction and peace. Simplifying life to focus on essential tasks means identifying the core activities and responsibilities that truly align with your personal and professional values, and dedicating yourself fully to these endeavors. This simplification allows you to perform these tasks more effectively and with greater enjoyment. For example, if a key part of your job involves creative thinking, clearing your schedule to provide uninterrupted time for deep work could yield not only better outcomes, but also a more rewarding work process. Reducing desires directly impacts our capacity for worry. Desires, especially those that are material or superficial, often lead to a cycle of endless wanting that can never be fully satisfied. Each unmet desire can become a source of anxiety and discontent. However, when we minimize these desires, we lower the stakes of our day-to-day experiences and become more resilient to disruptions and disappointments. The fewer desires we have, the fewer opportunities for worry to take root. Practically speaking, creating a minimalist schedule involves several steps. Identify your priorities. Clearly define what is most important in your life. This could be your family, your career, your health, or your personal growth. Understand that not everything can be a priority. Evaluate your tasks. For each task you currently undertake, ask whether it aligns with these priorities. If it doesn't, consider minimizing or eliminating it from your schedule. Consolidate and delegate. Where possible, consolidate similar tasks and delegate those that others can do just as well or better. This not only frees up time but also allows others in your team or family to grow and contribute. Set boundaries. Learn to say no to requests and opportunities that do not align with your essential tasks. This protects your time and energy from being dispersed too thinly. Plan for downtime. Equally important is scheduling time to relax and rejuvenate. This isn't wasted time, it's an essential part of maintaining a sustainable pace and ensuring you have the energy for those tasks that truly matter. Reflect regularly. Regularly review your activities and desires. As your circumstances and priorities change, your definition of what is essential might also shift. By incorporating these steps, you transition from being reactive, scattered across numerous unfulfilling activities, to being proactive about what you choose to engage with. This approach not only enhances your productivity and efficiency, but also increases your overall life satisfaction by reducing stress and anxiety associated with trying to do too much. Marcus Aurelius's counsel to do less better is not a call to inaction, but a call to optimal action. It is about maximizing the impact of our efforts by minimizing distractions. This philosophy promotes a life not filled with more, but filled with better. Better work, better relationships, better peace of mind. As we conclude our exploration of these Stoic strategies, let us carry forward this notion of refined simplicity, not just as a method of work, but as a way of living. Through this, we achieve not just temporary calm, but lasting tranquility and a profound connection to the world around us. By understanding and implementing these principles, we arm ourselves with the tools not only to face the challenges of the modern world, but to thrive within it. As we wrap up our exploration of the timeless wisdom imparted by Marcus Aurelius, let's take a moment to recap the profound Stoic strategies that we've discussed, each designed to fortify your life against the inevitable waves of worry and stress. First, we embraced the crucial understanding of what lies within our control and what does not. By focusing solely on our actions, our responses and decisions, we conserve our energy and dedicate ourselves to areas where we can make a real impact. This separation of powers within our own lives not only clarifies our responsibilities, but also reduces the frustration that comes from grappling with the uncontrollable. Next, we ventured into the practice of living in the present. Marcus Aurelius taught us to anchor our thoughts and energies in the now, to alleviate the burdens of past regrets and future anxieties. Through mindfulness and meditation, we can cultivate a powerful presence of mind that enhances our daily experiences and interactions. Our third lesson reinforced the idea that our mind is our greatest fortress. By adopting cognitive reframing and positive affirmations, we learn to shield ourselves from negative influences and maintain a perspective that fosters resilience and strength, regardless of external circumstances. We then delved into the acceptance of fate, or amor fati, a loving embrace of life's experiences as necessary steps in our journey. This acceptance is not a passive resignation, but a dynamic engagement with life, recognizing that each moment, whether joyful or challenging, is a gift that contributes to our growth. Finally, we discussed the importance of minimizing desires to focus on what truly matters. Simplifying our lives by eliminating non-essential tasks and desires frees us up to engage deeply with true priorities, leading to greater productivity, satisfaction, and tranquility. Now, I encourage each of you to take these insights and integrate them into your everyday situations. Whether you're facing stress at work, challenges in personal relationships, or internal conflicts, these Stoic principles provide a robust framework for navigating life's complexities. Implementing these strategies can transform not only how you handle problems, but also how you perceive them, turning obstacles into opportunities for personal development and growth. As you move forward, remember that the path to a worry-free life is not about removing challenges, but about equipping yourself with the tools to handle them effectively. Embrace these Stoic methods, refine them through practice, and watch as they bring a new level of serenity and strength to your life. Let's not just stop at learning these strategies, let's live them. Make them part of your daily routine, your decisions, and your reactions. The journey towards a worry-free life is a continuous one, and each step, each breath taken in accordance with these principles is a step towards mastering the art of living. And so, as we conclude, I urge you not just to think on these teachings, but to act on them. Test them against the complexities of your life, challenge them in the throes of your troubles, and most importantly, trust them to guide you through the tumults with a calm and steady hand. The journey of Stoicism is a journey back to yourself, to a version of you that stands unshaken in the storm, unburnt in the fire, and unwavering in the face of the unknown. Embrace these Stoic methods and start your journey towards a worry-free life. It's a path worth exploring, a life worth living, and a peace worth achieving. Let's walk this path together, with Marcus Aurelius as our guide, and transform the philosophy of Stoicism from ancient texts into modern practice. Remember, the best time to begin is now, and the best way to predict your future is to create it. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Let's strive not just to survive our days, but to live them fully, consciously, and deliberately. Be bold, be stoic, and let's make our lives our greatest masterpiece.